what causes parents to have children and have preferences. Why? This is what I call dysfunctional family. A dysfunctional family is where parents groom a family where siblings cannot sit down and have a discussion. Somebody will always be disrupting, either because there is a Jezebelic spirit existing in the family or narcissistic spirit existing in the family that is not identified or healed. Then it will result to parents having a favorite kid, black sheep of the family, preferred kid, and all those nonsense labels. A black sheep is a family, is somebody that is different from the siblings. So ChatGPT say that a child referred to as a black sheep of the family is often viewed as the outcast or the one who is different from the rest of the family in significant ways. This child may not conform to the family's expectations or values and is often misunderstood or criticized more than their siblings. The black sheep can feel isolated or alienated within the family unit. In every family that there is a black sheep, which means the parents has a favorite. So who is the favorite child? The favorite child is the one who receives more positive attention, affection, and approval from the parents compared to their siblings. This child is often seen as the golden child and may receive preferential treatments. Apart from the favorite, they will also have preferred child, that goes after the favorite. This one I prefer, perhaps this one looks like me, this one behaves like me, this one is this one. The preferred child is similar to the favorite child, but the term is often used to describe subtler favoritism. While the favorite child might receive overt signs of favoritism, the preferred child might get more subtle advantages like more trust, slightly more attention, or preferential treatments in decision making. So these are all what is prevalent in some families. I feel like the statistics on these dysfunctional family and labeling of black sheep, preferred, favoritism is more predominant in Africa, because that I really do not know why. Some will actually go further to give you an example that it is in the Bible, but is everything in the Bible what you are going to emulate? What is the consequences of the stories in the Bible where there is favoritism and all that? Most of them isn't that good. And I'm sure the purpose of it in the Bible is not for you to repeat it. It is for you to not do it, to not leave your family or raise a family in such differentiation. All your kids, you should accept them. You should treat them equally. If it is not possible to love children equally, then why would agape love be preached? Why would equal love be preached? And here is the answer I got from parents. One of the parents said that sometimes if a woman perhaps was in a relationship, had a child, and that relationship failed, and the woman had to marry another man, this might create resentment of the woman, ignoring the child so that they will not have problems with their current husband. Does it make sense to you? Please let me know at the comment section. I would like you to also put your own opinion, what contributes to this and what we can do to curtail it, because so many young girls and young boys are lavishing, turning into a lifestyle that they wouldn't ordinarily turn into if they were given love, shown love, or treated as equally as the rest. Another person said he was married before, had kids from that first marriage, then before the marriage ended, he now got into the second marriage and have kids too. He said he takes care of the whole children that he had, both the one from the first woman and the one from the second woman. But there is a particular child out of all the children that he preferred. And the only reason why he preferred this child was because right from the time this child was given birth to, the child was fond of eating with him, wouldn't go to bed if he wasn't back home, wouldn't eat without him. So basically the child loves to do things with the father. So this kind of created close attachment between the two of them, of which he said that other siblings also knows that they have special bond. So as at that day we were having the discussion, one of the children asked him for money. He actually didn't have that money, so he told the child that he doesn't have the money, that he will be able to provide it another day. But the favorite child asked for money the same day. He doesn't have the money, but he had to go borrow to make sure he provided it immediately for the child. This is how far he plays favoritism amongst his children. There is another category that they raised, being a child being stubborn or having certain attitude when they were growing or when the child was born, that distressed the parents so much that distress and everything the child caused the parents turned around to make the parents to hate the child. So are you telling me that if they have an autistic child that is very challenging and the child stresses them out, perhaps make it impossible for the mother to work, are you now saying that the mother is going to hate the child all her life? All this doesn't make sense, but these women were justifying all these points, that it is valid, and one of them actually said there is nothing that can be done about it, that it is normal, it is natural. It is not normal. This is highly dysfunctional and has a root that needs to be destroyed. Another lady called in and said in her immediate family, their parents have favorites, but the favorite of their parents is not depriving them of anything, despite the fact that they know their mother's favorite, they know their father's favorite, but that doesn't stop the love all of them are getting. They are equally loved, they are taken care of. In fact, they actually send that one to get things from their parents if they know that it is something that is that is going to be a little bit difficult to get out of their parents. So they use the favorite one to get it. So this sounds like positive. So meaning that it is possible to have favorite and still love other people equally. So it can be done because some families are doing it to nurture the family, nurture the kids. So my question is, do you think these parents cannot change anymore? They cannot retrace their steps and do things better? Please let me know at the comment section. See you in the next episode.